Welcome to the Newsmakers Podcast. I'm Billy Hollowell, and this is a show where we go behind the headlines every day to bring you an interview with a pastor, entertainer, politician, or other notable news figure. And this is a show, again, it's daily, but it's based on our weekly TV show, which is also called Newsmakers. You can watch it on the CBN News channel and also on our YouTube page. And on this show, every day, we dive deep. It's a little more longer form with one of the people who you will often see on our Newsmakers show or across the CBN News platforms. On today's Newsmakers, Jennie Allen has had a front row seat to so much of the revival unfolding across America, particularly among young people. She's been all over college campuses, sharing the gospel and witnessing Gen Z coming to faith. She is going to join us briefly here. We caught up with her on the red carpet at the KLOVE Fan Awards in Nashville, Tennessee recently, and she's going to tell us all about what she has been seeing. With no further ado, here is Jennie Allen. All right, so you have been on the forefront of so much of the revival going on campuses around the country. What has it been like to see that fire in students?
I've never had more fun in my entire life. It is so real. There's no hype. Like, they actually are hungry for God. It's been the most beautiful thing. It's through a ministry called Unite that Tanya Pruitt started, and Jonathan McLeod and I have just been going and preaching the word. And my friends that have come, they're like, gosh, this is really stripped down. It's really raw because it's planned in 4 weeks. Students are planning it. They're inviting us. And they are responding to the gospel, and they are showing up in droves. So it's been super encouraging that this generation wants God.
How surprising, I mean, obviously you've been in this ministry, you've been doing it, but how surprising has it been to see that level? I mean, you were baptizing people in the backs of trucks recently.
Oh, we've been baptizing people every other week. I mean, and we go up, last time it was up to like 1:30 a.m. I'm too old for this, but it's the time of my life. I'm so happy. It is surprising, but I will say in 2018, I remember that was the first time I spoke and Gen Z was in the room. I was at Texas A&M and we were in an arena, and I just said, hey, I want you to, whatever's holding you back, I want you to say your sin. They didn't stop for like an hour. I mean, they wouldn't let me. I kept trying to close because I wanted to honor the time, and they would not stop. So I saw something special in them the minute they showed up in the room. They were hungry. They were willing to be honest. They wanted God. So I'm not as surprised as other people are because I've been watching it since they showed up and didn't even have a name yet. I didn't know they were called Gen Z, but something had shifted in the room.
How has this changed you? You're in the midst of it. How has it changed you?
I am so single-minded. If God is bringing a generation to himself, and I believe in turn the generations above him, right? I think it will spread. If we're in that moment, I want to just keep my head down and be faithful and not be distracted by many things. So for me, it's given me such clarity, such boldness. I want to serve God and I want to serve them well. And I don't want to hold back. We are not holding back. We're talking about sexual purity. We're going to all the places. And they are like, yes, give me more. So yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. That's all for today's Newsmakers podcast. Be sure to tune in for the next episode of the show, and also head over to the CBN News YouTube channel and the CBN News channel to watch Newsmakers every week. We'll see you soon.